Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're looking at upgrading your motorcycle with the latest smart screen, then look no further, because Linkifun have sent me their MT21688 smart screen. This is their latest in motorcycle technology, offering a super slick 6.8-inch smart screen, plus dash cams front and rear 180p, and this will unlock Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, so you'll get access to all of your apps, completely waterproof. But let's put it through the 11 out of 10 test, because they've sent it to me for exactly that. So let's unbox it, let's go through installation, and finally the real world test to see exactly how good this smart screen is. Let's start with a great unboxing. The first thing you'll see when you open the box is your MT21688 smart screen. This has an IP rating of 67, that means it's fully waterproof. It feels really good, premium quality and well made in the hand. Next you'll find your handlebar mount. This feels really rugged with a strong, thick plastic. It comes with 3 different sizes of bar spacers to make sure that your handlebar mount will fit absolutely perfectly. Next up is the remote. This feels nice and good quality again in the hand, with 3 distinctive buttons that are easy to press. You even get a screen protector provided, meaning that your screen is going to be extra safe. You get a whole bunch of accessories, including plastic ties to keep your wiring nice and neat, and even a microfiber cloth to keep your screen perfectly clean. All the tools are provided for installation, so there's no need to worry about having to dig around in your toolbox to find the right size Allen key. It comes with absolutely everything. The power cable already has pre-installed spades to make installation super easy, and there's ample cable so it should fit the length of any motorcycle. The front and rear cameras both feel high quality with plenty of cable as well. They've got a real rugged feeling to them, so I know that even if something was to hit the front of it, you know they're going to be nice and safe. They come with a 3M sticky pad already attached for easy installation. The user manual installation guide comes well printed with step-by-step instructions for installation, and that's everything you'll find inside the box. So now it's time to move on to installation. First thing you need to do is remove your seat, locate your battery and remove any plastics to make installation a lot easier. Next, select which spacers fit your handlebars. That's simple by taking the spacers and making sure they connect either side. Take your handlebar mount, remove both bolts, then simply slide it onto your handlebars and tighten. Next, take the same Allen key, slightly loosen the bolt in the connector, and you'll be able to swivel the top so you can get the perfect angle for your screen. Then take your MT21688 screen and simply pop it into place and tighten the bolt in the back to make sure it's nice and secure. Next, take your power cable. It's already got spades on the end of the wires, what means it's super easy to pop it onto your battery. Yellow is for plus, black is for negative, and the red is for ignition feed that you could use a dummy fuse from. Personally, I like to use a device called a Thunderbox that will only come on when the engine is running and the voltage is at the correct level. That means that I can take the ignition feed and the positive feed, put them together and pop it into the plus side of the Thunderbox, and then pop the negative into the earth. As this is already connected to my battery, it makes installation for me super quick and easy. Now simply plug in your connector to your smart screen. Every single wire coming off of it is color coded so you can't go wrong, and these are twist screws to keep them nice and secure. After that, I like to hide the wires the length of the bike, and then any excess I'll hide underneath the seat. Take your rear camera and decide where you'd like to locate it. There is many options for this. Simply then peel back the protective layer on the sticky pad. With a firm push you can put it into place. Run the cable the length of the bike, and then just like before, find the right colour connector and simply push it in and tighten for it to be nice and secure. Then simply repeat the same process for the front camera once you've found the perfect location. Now it's time to install your remote. This is really easy. All you have to do is undo the 2 Allen bolts on the back of the remote. Then it goes on the left hand grip on the inside, and then simply tighten with the Allen key provided. And then run the cable to the connector, and just like before, but this time it's the yellow connector, push them together, screw until it's nice and tight and secure. Then to finish off your installation, tie up your wires using the zip ties provided, and also make sure you hide any excess wire underneath the seat, nice nice and neatly, simply pop your seat, your plastics back onto your bike, and that's installation complete. Now it's time to fire up your engine, power up your MT21688 and connect your phone to the device. This is really easy. On Apple, you simply go to search, type in CarPlay, then at the bottom of the screen, wait for the device to appear, click on that, accept any notifications, and just within a few seconds your CarPlay will pop up on the screen and you're good to go. Now this is also the perfect time to select the cameras on the screen and adjust each camera left or right to make sure that you've got a nice straight picture. And that's everything done, so now it's time to move on to the real world test. Well, let's start with firing up the bike and seeing how quick our smart screen pops into life. I already love this display already. It looks really upmarket and posh for the bike. And straight away, there we go, it's firing into life. There's a picture of our moon, and you can already see you've got a nice bright colour even with that black screen. And then you're going to go into this, what's the main screen, but because you're connected to Apple CarPlay, within a few seconds of it connecting to your phone, your CarPlay system, your screen will pop up, and there we go, straight into it. So that straight into CarPlay. But before we go on to that, let's navigate back to the main screen. Now everything obviously you can do by the touch, and you also have this remote here that we'll go through later. On the main screen, as you can see, you've got everything easy to press the hand. So if you want to look at your cameras, you can, and instantly it always goes to your rear camera. That is super handy. So if you're trying to sort of back in by pushing your bike back, you can see on the screen exactly what's behind you, or if you're checking to see if your rider mate's there, bump, you're there. So you click on it and it takes you straight into your dash cams, front and back. It's just epic. And then if we pop back to the main screen itself, for instance, brightness, if you want to change it, it's a touch of a button. It's on auto, so you really never have to worry about it. But say you find it a little bit distracting at night, you can simply click on that, pop to your settings, and then in the settings, this is where you can customize everything about it that you like. So say for instance the camera record resolution, you can change it from 720 to 820p, but of course we're going to leave it at the maximum because we want the best one possible. The microphone, the rear mirror image, for instance, you can have it on, you can have it off, etc. Going into systems, this is where you can format your SD card. That's what you'll do when you first switch on the device. You can check to make sure your firmware is up to date, plus obviously you can do a factory reset in case you mess everything up, change dates, times, language to anyone that you want, etc, etc, etc. But I really like this main screen. I really like it. Click on preview, means it goes back to the cameras. But say you want to go and check what you have recorded, you can hit playback, having a look through these, picking one, and then what you can do is you can play it back. How cool is that? Another awesome thing is that you've got your battery voltage being shown, how much voltage is being pumped in the battery. So if you're running heated gear in winter and you're worried about your battery being drained, you can even see what it is as you're going along. So you know if it's turned up too much for the bike to cope and you're going to get to the other end, try and start your bike later and it'll be knackered. You can see that. That is absolutely brilliant. Right, let's move in to Apple CarPlay. Now Apple CarPlay unlocks so many features, so many indeed. Now let's just first of all look at music. So you've got access to your Spotify, for example, all of your favourite tracks, your playlist, it's all at the touch of a button. Now one of the things that I absolutely love with the smart unit is you can control everything on this beautiful screen, but to get the audio and everything through your comms, all you simply need to do is fire up your bike, let this spring into life, connect to your phone, and then switch on your comms unit. Today I'm using Cardo as an example, but you can do this with any comms unit whatsoever. Then that will become the primary audio source from your phone, so you can listen to all of your music, get your turn-by-turn instructions, the whole lot via your comms unit. Now if you get that wrong in any way whatsoever, the simple way to get it to work is to press play on the main screen so the music's playing, and then all you do on your comms unit, because it'll still be connected to your phone, is pause it, and it will pause the track, and then simply press play again, and then that will make that the primary unit again, and then you can listen to music, get all your comms and all of your sort of directions, your music all through. Now moving back to all of the other cool features, obviously you've got access to your music, your Spotify list, you can also play Amazon Music, all of it's there. The other side, what I really like, on a long journey, I've got access to my favourite podcasts, just by the touch of a button, so I can go along and I can select whichever one I want to listen to, and I can just chill out listening to it as I'm going down the road. I love that for long journeys. Likewise with your favourite audio books, if you've got any that are downloaded onto your phone, you can click audio books and spring that up, or go into Amazon Audible and then find your favourite audio book that way, and you can chill out and listen to it on a long journey. And then another really cool feature that is absolutely epic is that you can send a WhatsApp message all via voice. So you can go into audio and you can speak to it. New message. Mum. Hi Mum, what a lovely day to be out in the garden. I hope you're having fun. Love, Alan. Send. So what I love about that is when you speak, it will then repeat it back to you, and it'll ask you if you're happy to send it, and you can say yes or no. So I just sent that message to my mum. Likewise, when you want to give someone a call, you can touch the side of your comms that will call it up on here. Call mum. And then you'll know you're calling the right person. It will tell you, but also it's on the screen. You can quickly hang up if you've called the wrong person. Now I need to speak to my mum really quickly because I'm giving her a call. Now, of course, the big party trick. The most awesome thing, because this screen is beautiful at 6.8 inches, and you can of course run your favourite navigation. So any app that you use that's compatible with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you can use on the screen. So for instance, Waze is an extremely popular one because people can enter the information where potholes are, or broken down cars, or cameras, etc. And then of course you've got Apple Maps if that's your choice, but my favourite is Google Maps. So we're going to go for a little ride so you can see how great this screen is. So let's pop to a nearby town called Market Harborough, and you can see already how quick and responsive this screen is. Bada boom, bada bing. We're going to go on the road, and we are now going to see how good the screen is. So as you can see straight away, that screen is lovely, big and beautiful and easy to read, making following the satellite navigation so much more easier, and you get that turn-by-turn instructions on where you need to go, so you're not going to miss it, all via the voice. But say for instance, as much as you love the big screen, you want to see more information, well you can. Then you've got this really awesome screen that I actually prefer running on, because you've got this smaller box for your navigation, but it's still plentiful. But it also then gives you at the top right hand of the screen a countdown to your next turn or roundabout. So I know I'm coming off here at my first exit, and I know it's in 0.1 of a mile, but it counts it down for how many miles your next junction, your next turn is. Then at the same time you can see what music or track that you're playing, so you can easily skip to the next one. I just really like that. That's the way I like to use my navigation. Say you're out and about and you're with your riding buddies, but they're in your blind spot where you can't see them, or you want to make sure that everyone's still together, I can simply tap on the button and it will bring up the rear camera. So that's what's awesome about this remote. You can flip through the different menus using the remote, what means that I can now check using the rear camera just you know, to make sure that they're still nice and safe and they're behind you. And then of course I can flip back to my navigation by pressing the same button again. But if I want to get back to the main screen, to all of the different menus, I can do that by hitting the home button, or I can answer or cancel a call, or I can take a picture instantly using the camera by pressing the phone button. That's super handy. What brings me onto all of these cool cameras, you've got this front and rear 1080p camera. So let's have a look at the awesome quality, because knowing you've got that peace of mind, if somebody goes into the back of your bike or somebody pulls out you on a junction, you're capturing every single second. Well, I've got to say, I'm super impressed with the Linkifun MT21688 because this seriously packs a punch. It's got that brilliant, smooth, nice, big smart screen that works flawlessly with those great bright colours. What means I never have to get my phone out and never have to worry about it again. I can do everything at the touch of a button or via voice command. But I also love the point of these dash cams, that nice, crisp 180p quality, that HD. It's just next level, even good enough to chuck into some of my vlogs. It's super impressive, but it means I'm always protected. It comes packed with everything. Just having all those features that Apple CarPlay unlocks, latest navigation, no more worrying about trying to download maps. It's all instant and there. So if you're interested in picking yours up today, all the links that you need and the latest discount code is down in the description. But not just that. If you're interested in the latest tech in the motorcycle space, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And if there's someone that you think would be interested in this system, then please share this video with them so they get a chance to check it out for themselves. And I'll see you here on the Helmet channel for the next biggest tech reviews in the motorcycle space. Take care and goodbye.